Hello, sexy and senile and sexy. I'm reporting to you today because I was looking to have a lobotomy and then I was told I don't have enough functioning brain cells. So now I'm here. I have a whole weekend worth of time to fill up. And I don't know that I'm feeling positively about that.
What happened was I had a 3-hour neuroscience test, a 2-hour biomechanics test, and then a 5-page paper for one of my general courses all in the same week. So that weekend I had no homework. And you know what? Listen, my 2 Brian cells are overworked, but I also have no social life. So without schoolwork, I sort of start to decompose until I resemble those animatronics at Spirit Halloween.
I'm gonna run. I can just get a mile in. I normally can do 2, like that's what I've worked up to. But I'm gonna do 1 because I think my God complex can't be too big today.
Anytime I try and display my athleticism, the universe reminds me why I did theater instead. Like, why did I take that? Thinking it was gonna look anything other than circus clown.
So, the reason that I go to the gym is so that my bicep can be the size of a Lego model of the Empire State Building.
I recently cosplayed as a clock and discovered how to time travel, so here's me doing lat raises at quadruple the speed of light.
Sexy and senile. I'm on my weekend of my lobotomy fell through, so I'm here. Anyways, I had just started my walk and a Jeep pulls up next to me. A grown man is inside of it. And he says to me, "Is that a puppy?" Sir, what do you think he is? A Stegosaurus Rex? Second of all, why are you pulling up next to a person, period? That's such a creepy thing to do. I just screamed at him. I said, "No!" And I kept walking. And then I think he U-turned and went on his merry way. I don't really know what he was trying to accomplish. But anyways, I may actually need to follow through on that lobotomy, even if I don't have enough brain cells to lobotomize. Barbecue time.
Y'all, I am so sorry, but I do not know the first thing about wrestling, MMA, or fighting, except for the fact that they're all a bunch of beefcakes. So when you say George Foreman to me, all I can distinctly remember is that episode of The Office where Michael burns his foot in a George Foreman grill. Sexy and senile. Do you see this look on my face? It's despair. So I get into the theater and this teenage boy is sitting in my seat. When I say teenage boy, I mean very much an LA teenage boy with a trust fund who's wearing 5,000 metric tons of Patagonia. And he tells me he snuck in. So I say, well, you know what, this is my seat, but you can have the other half of the 2-seater because, hey, it's a good movie and God knows I need to send out good juju if I want to get good juju. Anyways, he takes 1 hit of his vape that smells just as appetizing as my garbage disposal, and he asks me what the movie is. I say, it's Everything Everywhere All at Once. Immediately he leaves, which, may I just say, is a humongous mistake on his end because that movie is nothing short of excellence.
Testing. All right. Hello, sexy and senile. I am currently in the purgatory, also known as my 4-year college institution. I don't have an incredible amount to add at this present moment beyond telling you that I am dressed like a veggie platter today with this orange top. I will definitely need that lobotomy in the near future, especially as I recently heard a kid in my religions class refer to their BMW as a beat-up car. That's all.